And we're back. Hopefully. There we are. Okay. Now I know we're live. And yeah, so we're picking up right where the previous episode, which released today, left off. If you haven't seen that, go give that a watch at some point. Um, here at Alarka Junction, and if you did watch the videos, the video, you probably are wondering why we got a passenger train rolling. And the answer lies here. Well, our big problem with our reputation is our operation safety. We can't fix that in a day, but we can hopefully fix the dent that our passenger equipment's putting in it, which we're running around 90%. So we've got both passenger trains running to Bryson to get repaired. So that's going to set us back a little bit. We've got the coal train ready to shove into Robinson Gap, which I think that's what we're gonna do first here. So we're lined up in there, and let's start shoving here. But yeah, as I started to say before having to cut and restart the stream, it's been a bit of a bombardment of Railroader content this week, but I've just really been feeling it, and that's an improvement over the last couple of weeks. Yeah, every now and then with a game, you just kind of aren't feeling it and don't really want to play, but you have to. Well, ever since bringing these mods in, I am feeling it this week because I'm seeing new opportunities, and I'm really excited to try them out. So, I said there's a video that released earlier today with getting us to this point in the day. And now we've got this stream going on. And we'll probably have another stream Tuesday or Wednesday night, and the next video on Friday. So that's what we're looking at for Railroader right now. And right now I'm looking at blasting up this 15-mile-an-hour curve too quickly. Come on, slow it down, slow it down. Slow it down. There we go. And this stream's probably going to be on the short-ish side, probably hour and a half. Just 'cause I don't have all the time in the world, but I was just itching to play some more Railroader. For our next trick, we'll actually make it up the hill with this. 20 cars. I think this is the most we've had to bring up in one shot here. I actually don't know what the most is before now. Those tires? Oh. Well, you can't get everything perfect in a model. The tires here are supposed to be tapered. I mean that's a little extreme, but it shows you the difference. These are right angles, so we're not gonna get too far on these wheels. But like I said, you can't get everything right, and of the things to get right, that's not something that most people are going to look at. So I understand them not focusing their details into that. Oops, the train runs away. They're starting to really cook now. Oh, blank builder's plates too. I'm nitpicking. I really shouldn't nitpick. I enjoy the game. I don't care if the wheels are flat and the builder's plates are blank. Alright, so we're gonna go stuff these up here, and then because I don't know the rate at which this is gonna start outputting full cars, we're gonna grab all these and yank them over to the storage yard. Really making the old Burke work here. And that's probably gonna run out of mining supplies soon. If only I could schedule, or not schedule, a second interchange service, but force that interchange to serve again right now without having to wait the 2.5 hours or whatever. Give us another coal drag to run. But patience, we'll get plenty of coal here soon. Alright, that should be good there. Take a set on those. Alrighty. Only a $7 timeliness bonus for each car, but I suppose it could be worse. Yeah, that's going to route us around there. Come on. Is the track flat right here? Oh, it's flat. Okay. Whoever did the mod flattened out. Ah, okay, yeah, you can see it level off right there at that switch. Okay, so whoever did the mod flattened out the receiving yard. There's nothing wrong with that, it's just weird when you're used to being able to gravity roll everything out of there. Yeah, let's probably check our speed a little bit here. We don't need to be putting things on the ground. 84% oiled, 85. We can't do it while we're rolling. Let's check all these. Make sure our train is nice and oiled before it goes anywhere. Because the last thing we need is hot boxes. We clear of our switch yet? Just about. Checked you, right? Yeah. And yeah. Come on, get clear. Alright, go pick up the small track first. That's this track. Alright, we got like a 1% getting up into the yard. And then it's flat in there, so that's good to know. Let's see. Bleed. Release. Bleed and release. We don't need automatic brake where we're going, so we're not even gonna bother. Alright. Bleed. 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 This is gonna make it take forever to get the train charged and get out of here. But we're not bothering with that right now. Oh, I'm applying brakes that don't need to be applied. Oops. Alright. Release, release, release. And we'll meet in the middle. Dunk. Oh, crap. Just a sudden sound of air bleeding and a wild coal hopper appeared. We already got 12, we got room for another. Just gotta get past the switch here. Yeah, it was really hard to cut off filming the last video when I did, because I just wanted to keep going and see, um, get all this coal doing the thing here. Are you not gonna? You're not gonna roll. Why aren't you gonna roll? Now you're gonna roll. Come on. There you go. Is it flat there? No, it's a 1.4. But yeah, I really had to restrain myself when I was filming today's episode because I had all these things I wanted to do and make happen, and it's like, no, 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 we need to take it easy. There we go. And then we'll just pick, oh, which track are we lined into right now? All the way on that side, that works. Alright. And we won't be sticking anything on the back here, so close that angle cock. Start connecting the rest of these. Oops. Whoa, 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 whoa. Camera. There we go, got it. Now watch, as soon as I get over here, it's going to spit out another car. Struggling a little bit shoving back up in here. Someone forgot to eat the Wheaties this morning. Alright, where's our passengers? Whittier and approaching Bryson. Now we're gonna clock all the money we can. The passenger trains get in. We'll let them unload, and then we'll go stuff them over in the repair tracks. Alright, that'll just about do it. Right there. I think we bumped into the back. Not a big deal. Apply handbrake, and we'll set one more, even though it should be flat. And it's going to be when we get our dedicated mine switcher. That's going to be the power track there. So we'll just go stuff this over in there for now. And then we'll just check this periodically throughout the day, make sure we're not clogging up the output yard. And if we do start getting full and we're not ready to run yet, we'll put more cars over there. So, yeah, get you down over here. I mean, I know I can literally put you wherever I want because you're the only train that's going to work up here today. Stuff you in there. Close you off. And that is that. So, looks like our first passenger train's arriving. As I was saying, looks like our first passenger train's arriving at Bryson. So, we're going to wait till it stops to make sure we don't lose any make any passengers disappear. Oh god, there's already 237. I feel so bad doing this. I feel so bad doing this, but we're gonna uncheck all of these. Are we gonna uncheck them or are we just gonna hold them captive? No, because you're gonna go back the other way. I am scared to see how many people we end up with waiting here. Oh my god, there's gonna be so many people waiting here. Do we just take the people captive and... yeah. Alright, but you're gonna go back up the hill when you're done. So... we'll let you do that. $68 for 28 fares. $370. Oh my god. Are y'all getting off? Cause you're not going to Silva on this train. Or Ella. You're at Bryson. Come on, Ella, get off. There we go. Now, are you all loaded up for the places this train is going? Not quite. Alright. Manual control. Yeah, not great money. Yeah, we'll just I guess with where we're sitting, we'll shove out the, all the way out the west end and back in. The other train, we don't have to go that far. Because we'll just do this. Make sure he comes in on that track. Should be about it. He's about halfway to Ella. We're just going to slide these back into the repair tracks and let them do their thing. We shouldn't take too long. Once they're done, we'll send them back on their way. But yeah, the reason I ended up picking up the passengers is I don't want to lose them. I also don't want the trains to come out of here full. I want them to have some room to pick people up. But kind of a no-win thing going on. But yeah, the reason I noticed that, oh yeah, we need to go in here. The reason I noticed our rating was I went to buy a couple more passenger cars and they were like, I don't know, $300 off, $600 off, something like that. It was like maybe 12,000 for 2 cars. I was like, what? Let's see. 1915 steel lightweight. Yeah. Oh, sorry, $200 off. It's like, that's not right. I don't remember binning enough things to put our safety rating so far in the gutter, but I guess we have. I mean, I can only recall putting the Burke on the ground in the interchange. And that was one thing. And I didn't even kill it. Yeah, a little late on the crossing sequence there, but whatever. These are modded tracks here. Well, the tracks themselves aren't. The length of them and the fact that they're coach repair tracks is modded. We should have plenty of room to get back in here. These passengers are probably very confused. You need coal and water, but you can make it back to Alarka. There we go. Now if we check price and engine service, yep. I think it's gonna take a couple of hours. $50 a day per car. Is it worth? Yeah, I'd say it's worth doing that. And probably hire even more once the blue train gets here. Go ahead and throw that for over there. Oh, that's a good point. Do we want to turn him before? I don't know, he'll be facing the right way. He'll be facing the right way. So we do have a Y long enough to turn passenger trains now. Okay, so we've got the coal done. We've got one of the 2 passenger trains in here for repair. Let's go While we wait for that, let's go switch Alarka. Because we need to pull those, and those are still good, but we have new ones for there. We gotta pull that. And how are the mines? Oh, do I want to gravity feed that again? Yeah, why not? You're not gonna roll, are you? Sometimes you just gotta give him a friendly shove. Hoping one card doesn't get out of hand. And you still got one. I'm just trying to clear these out because I know we've got a tier 5 load of things coming in. I want to have all the fruit I can to work up here. Alright. Of course, I can only keep one of these open at a time. We'll run you down into this curve. Assuming you don't bin yourself. Alright, let's let you coast down into there. Grab onto you. And let's just follow. Yes, this is the kind of stupid stuff that I did on camera, or off camera between episodes. Just trying to save some of the work for actually recording. Except I was doing this with a cut of 3 and a cut of 2, I think. Whatever, sitting down in the yard. See, I wish, and there's probably a mod that I've opted not to use. I wish you could see the speed of rolling stock, not just locomotives. Alright, that other one's sitting up there in the curve. Pulse the brake again. And make sure this isn't too spicy. There we go. Throw the switch back. Release, release. Follow. There we go. And make sure we're aligned. Oh, I don't know where those other cars are. Oh. See, I've already gotten reliant on mods that I'm not currently using. There we go. Okay. Whoops. That's what we want to follow. I wish I could hire a brakeman to just ride these things and turn the brakes on and off. Here, how the whistle sounds from over here. Eh, pretty quiet. This is the boring part, just waiting for these to get down. it's just probably gonna almost work. I'm gonna bend it on this last switch here. Or bend it right into the back of the cup that's already down here. Well, we made it this far, that's a good sign. And we just need to not smash the back end of these. Ah, is there still enough hill there? Not quite. Oh, you're on a 1%. You're on a 1%, you're not rolling. That's concerning. Well, rolling, or static friction, I guess. Get them moving, and they should carry right on in there. Alright. That's that. Get out of the gauge here. And go work this side. Yeah, we could use some water, but we've got plenty. We've got plenty. Good. Oh. Focus too much on playing with the diesel stand and ended up stopping. Already up to. I know, I knew we were at 6,000. Now, how do I want to play this? Guess I'm gonna go with yank this out, Dutch drop it into the fuel tracks, go get the other cars, and then grab that on the way out. One thing I hate about having these tracks that are reversed like this. Without having a runaround in here. Like if there's a runaround, it wouldn't be bad. You know, just pop a runaround right here. Just pull it out, run around it, go grab those, and go about our day. But no, that makes it too easy. Maybe someone will mod it eventually. That'll do. Nope. Yeah, you're good. Didn't pay attention to which one hit the brake. Alright. Nope. I guess it doesn't matter who goes where, but... I don't even remember throwing that switch. Please tell me it's flat. It's flat, okay. There we go. Just like I knew what I was doing. Sometimes I know what I'm doing. 2 of the 3 up there. Okay. Hello there, Jacob. I've been playing since release back in December. That's how long I've had this map going on. I just didn't decide to start doing videos and streaming with it until just recently. So that's how I jumped into having a lot going on. Um, Once I get to the point where I feel this save's kind of stalled out, I'll probably start a fresh map and a fresh series. Come on, 20, you can do it. There. Oh yeah, it's a 1.5%. But yeah, just for reference on how long this has been going, we're on day 43 and 44, so um, yeah, it's pretty far along. But I've done this pretty much all myself. Oh, you're only just starting out, just got it recently? Yeah. Um, Glad you decided to buy it. I hope you have fun with it. It can be a challenge to do by yourself as you get this far on. Um, there are times I wish I had others playing with me, but a lot of the times it's nice just to be able to do things exactly the way I want it. Um, I played with some others originally, and I said, all right, this needs to be done, and I've got trains in the dirt and trains not where they need to be. And while we were having fun, it was a little frustrating. Um, that um, things weren't getting done as fast as I wanted. Um, 'Cause I've got a very efficiency tuned mind, and when I'm playing by myself like this, I can uh, I make a plan and I can stick with it most of the time. Usually I get distracted trying to do 3 things at once in the name of efficiency and bin something and spend 20 minutes fixing it. Alright, so that's all that I need to pull out of Alarka, right? Yeah, the team track's good. Okay. And I threw that switch back. Usually the kind of thing that I do that gets me in trouble is I forget, like, throwing a switch like that back, assume it's right, set the train backing out, go look at something else, and come back, and I've got everything smashed in the end of the track and on the ground. But that's part of the fun of it. And see, almost did it there too. Alright, that should line us in the right place. There we go. Going. That's just a lot of steam. on that end. Yeah, Connolly Creek is interesting. If I'm being honest, I don't usually run my trains up there manually for that reason. Um, but if if you're early on, you don't have much going on, it doesn't make sense to AI a lot of your trains. Trying to remember if I've derailed um, up there specifically, but yeah, I had a few cases where I only have 2 or 3 trains in the early game and derailed it and had to run it damaged, and it was annoying until I could get it fixed. I feel your pain there. Um, I had one recently where I thought I'd AI'd 2 trains that were running at each other, and uh, oh, how did this happen? I'd set I didn't have signals on that end yet, so I set a switch against it so it would stop, and it obviously wasn't AI'd, so it ran right through it and right into the other train. And yeah, that hurt me because that put me down a passenger engine for a while. Because this was right after the wear and tear overhaul, so it took forever to repair, and I had to move it from one repair shop to another because I didn't have parts. It was a mess. But hopefully you're able to get that fixed soon. Alright, so 20 is going to go ahead and take this load to Alarka Junction and go into that track. Yeah, Jacob, it is all part of the fun. Usually when I derail something, I get really frustrated at first, and then I just start laughing at it. Because at the end of the day, it's just a game. If we can't laugh at it, then it's not worth playing. How much did it cost to repair? There's no direct. Well, I guess there is a cost to it now with where are we? Give me an engine service here. I don't recall. I think I put this up to like 3 or 5 workers, and I think it ended up costing me like $200 and probably 30 tons of repair parts. So it was a little pricey, but that's I guess it's aimed for realism. Um, there are mods and settings where you can tweak that. I just haven't been motivated to uh, adjust any of that. All right, so 661. Put you on manual here. If you already loaded up passengers, uh, okay, you're no longer going there. Once your coaches are repaired, you're going that way. As far as the best practice, um, I guess the answer is it depends on how you want to play it. Um, if you don't have a lot of repair parts, um, it's better. I would say it's better to let them go till they run a little lower, and then get some parts and get them repaired. Um, if repair parts aren't an issue, then I'd say you could get away with doing them overnight. I I kind of alternate. If I have the time and motivation, I put them in the sheds overnight. Um, but if not, I'll leave them out for an extra day. I mean, they wear like 1 or 2% through the day, and you can see, it's taking these coaches, you know, an hour and half a ton of parts to repair. So it's not the biggest deal if you leave them out. I mean, I guess the locomotives do take a little longer. Um, so if you can afford to be down an engine for a longer time, um, then it doesn't really matter if you leave them out. But if you really can't afford to lose the engine for a day, um, putting it in the shed is probably the best. And actually, we'll see here in a second. This is down to 93 because it didn't get put away last night. So we'll see when we get it over there how long it's gonna take. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for asking questions and interacting. Um, I'm still pretty new to the wear and tear system. It's a um, relatively new thing. It used to be the condition only degraded from going too fast or wrecking. So I'm still kind of figuring that out on my own. Um, and one of the downsides of of doing things by myself is I don't always feel like putting things away afterwards. Um, it's like these passenger trains, like the Silva train ends up, you're a couple miles away from the nearest engine service, and I don't feel like running it back, so I leave it there for a couple days, and then it ends up down at like 80%, and like, oh crap, we got to fix that. All right, are you loaded up? Yes, you're loaded up. Are you? Wait. Oh no, I did this wrong. I did this wrong. See, I'm trying to take this or put my passenger trains in these repair tracks over here. So, but I didn't realize it till they were at their destination, so I had to run them back halfway. I'm trying to get the passenger straight so everyone's on the right train. Or are you full already? No, you're not. Just that car. I really wish you could speed up the passenger loading, but again, all part of the realism. One thing I know from my time working a theme park railroad um, is people will get on and off the trains at the speed they choose, and no faster than that. I know done now. I've still got to get people for Silva, Ella, and Wilmot. Come on, folks, get on the train. Why are you? Note to self: people do not like getting kicked off the train. I don't know why they would, but it seems to take forever to get the trains unloaded. Come on. 5 more people. Alright, now you all get on the train. It's like we're only loading one car at a time. And I don't know why it's only doing... There we go, now we're moving. Alright, all loaded. Reverse move and off we go. Oh, and Jacob, if you're still around, I do run several mods on this map. So if you see things that look strange from what you're used to, that's probably why. Like these tracks over here are normally not long enough to hold entire passenger trains. Um, but I modded that in or so I can do exactly this. Yeah, one thing I wish could go a little faster is the unlocking. Um, Because going in the direction of Silva is easy. You just purchase it once and you're done. Um, but when you're trying to go west, through Bryson and Alarka Junction and all that, it's like everything takes 3 phases and just takes so long, or it feels like it takes so long. When you're still earlier on, the days tend to be done a little quicker because you don't have as much to do. So it goes somewhat faster, but if I was to try to expand past Alarka Junction right now, it, I mean, one day takes me probably 4 or 5 hours of real time to get through. So it would just take forever. But I'm happy with running Silva to Robinson Gap. So I think personally I'm gonna just stick with what I've got. Um, there are other people that try to run the full thing to Silva to Andrews by themselves. I just don't have the patience. And yeah, as far as figuring out what to do in those early days, um, yeah, once you've got like everything from your interchange where it goes and everything that's going back to interchange back, just do some passenger runs. It's I know the trains don't run very full at first, but they can turn into a good money maker, especially if you get observation cars. early game, that 20% boost, I think. Let me verify that. As I sort through the list of cars I'm never going to use. Yeah, 20% bonus to the fares. Early game, that 20% bonus can make a world of difference. Because it stacks up quick. But there's also no shame in once you've run everything and done 2 or 3 passenger runs, just roll into the next day. Alright, so those are stored. You are at Alarka Junction. Let's get that tied down. Yes, I know you have 2 handbrakes on. I just set them. Yeah, you get plenty of water. Alright. Handbrakes off. Off you go. Whoops. There you go. Off you go. What? Oh, switches. I wish I could get trains to stop that quick when I realize the switch is wrong. Oh, that was something. Alright, your switch is happy. Get out of here. Guess we'll go back to Bryson and get that switched out. Let's see, repair track, repair track. Oh, this is all shuffled up. That's all kinds of fun. Alright, you get over to the engine shop. Remember, kids, always normal your switches. If you don't, you'll probably run trains into each other. Yeah, the big downside of playing alone is when I do go on other people's saves and play with them, I leave switches open out of habit, and they don't check them and go places I don't want to. I was playing in a community night the other night and went up the Connolly Creek branch, left the switch open, and almost sent a 50-car coal drag up the hill. Oh, wait, actually, go that way. Go that way and pull that car out. Alright, come on back. 2 cars. 1 car. Half car. 5 feet. That'll do. Do I have room before I go in the pit? I'm pretty sure I do. Am I gonna stop before I go in the pit? Barely. It's a shame I never got to experience the bug where if you drove a train in the turntable pit here, it just like launched the train into space. It was never something I was going to do intentionally, and I didn't ever. Well, I don't think I've ever run one in the pit, but they patched that out before I ever ran one in. Alright, so we're going to kick this car. Come on, let go. Kick that car that way. There we go. Go ahead and tie you down. Actually, I probably didn't want to do that because I'm going to use these other tracks for switching, but I'll make it work. Pull you two off. I'm gonna set you over. Actually, we'll put you over here. Oops. Helps if we actually stop before we take the brake off. Give you two a yeet in there. Five miles an hour to make sure we don't damage anything. Get off my switch. There we go. Now, hardwoods, freight house, hardwoods, hardwoods. How do I want to split these up? Oh, and you're about to be ready to come out of the freight house. Wonderful. I guess we'll set. Oops, uncouple. There we go. Guess we'll set the freight house off to the side. And. Oh, Pierce, really? Inside jokes in the chat, Pierce. Really? Are we gonna stoop to this? You know what? Yes, the stream does stop in Germany just for you. Oh. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. That's not what I meant to do. Alright, let's try to actually kick these cars. Nope, not like that. Only kicking one of them. Stop, 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 stop. I swear I've done this before. Doesn't look like it, but I swear I've done this before. Alright. Kick just that car. There we go. Alright, now that goes back in there when I get close enough to click the coupler. Okay. Yes, Pierce, I saw Twisters, a week ago? Yesterday? Um, Good movie. Recommend. Yeah, the only complaint I had was actually with uh, the theater I saw it in. We wanted to see it in the Dolby Sound theater, but they didn't have any showings in a specific theater that night because um, the Deadpool movie came out the same day. But it was good enough in the standard theater. Oh, which track do I want to put these on? That's a great question. Oh wait, I see what I can do. Highball, give it the beans, notch 8. Not into the service facility. Yeah, I just watched the first Deadpool yesterday, and it's good, but like you say, I think it's just a little overhyped. Like it's not a bad movie, but I don't think it deserves to eat up all the show times for a week old movie. It was like there were like 5 showings of Twisters that day, and it had been out a week. Everything else was just Deadpool. Hey, look, Pierce, just like real life, the red train's down for repairs. Unfortunately, they don't simulate broken axles in this game, so can't make it 100% accurate. Good lord, that's a tight switch. Never realized that before. Yeah, that's a sharp curve. Let's leave that at full throttle. What can go wrong? I went into that switch at 27. It's fine. Did I just... Pierce, I blame you. I blame you. I was looking at the chat. How bad did I hurt the tender? Oh, that's not bad. Mod that can change the engine colors? I don't think so yet. Don't think that's a mod yet. Well, hold on, no, there has to be a... Or is that only on the diesels? That's not even a mod. You go do AI things in that direction. Assuming I've got switches set right. Aha, I don't have switches set right. Huh. Oh. Oh, I'm sure it's coming at some point. That was the wrong switch. I know at some point, it's soonish. I know people have been talking about it. We should be getting the 2.10.10.2 as a mod eventually. I'm looking forward to that. Alright, so you're AIing over here. Now, there is a mod that makes Appalachian hardwoods easier to work. The coal hoppers go on this track now. That's probably one of my favorite mods I've found so far. Just put a fusee there and I'll figure it out. It's 20. Oh no. Oh no. You weren't supposed to go up there. Well. You see, you say mods are kind of fun. But, well, and I do agree. Until someone's like, hey, we just put out a mod pack. Um, and then you go use said mod pack, and it's like 70 mods. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt. This is not how I envisioned switching the copper mine. Reverse. Use the 440. Yeah, that was one mod I didn't use before it came into the game, was the 440. No. Apply brake. Apply brake. Now I'm gonna have to go shove those back. Ah. I was trying to find a good stopping point and I keep making bad stopping points. Oh yeah, you're stopped for fusee, okay. But yeah, Pierce, you want you want mods, I'll show you mods. How about Robinson Gap that looks like this? Maybe. And like this. Or this is probably my favorite. Silva Interchange. Interchange yard on this side, hump yard on that side. And oh yeah, that modded Robinson Gap at tier 5 gives you like 70 to 80 cars a day. So you say that's unnecessary, but the whole reason I got this interchange one was to make it easier to fit all these cars in at the end of the day. Because I'd have to like really pick and choose how I took the cars to interchange, because otherwise I get my engine trapped on the other side if everything fit to begin with. But I ended up using those as part of a mod pack I got from Angry Ragtimer and Midland 1072 Productions. They decided to make a community mod pack to use, and holy cow, it's a lot. Be grateful I don't have what is it called, Bird Town and all these other industries. It like, look at the map here a second. It puts spaghetti track and industries all up in here and fills up in here with stuff. It's just too much. That stuff I will fully agree is too much. Yeah, I fully agree on that point. Which is why I don't have the Bird Town and the gold mine and all that. As far as Robinson Gap and the interchange, that allows me to um to run kind of what I like, because I like the big coal drags and all that, and that just ups the amount of coal you have to run. So those fit my needs, so I use them, but doesn't fit everyone's needs. Like there's also one that adds an interchange out past Appalachian Hardwoods. Like what are you gonna do with that? Come on, trees, get out of the way. leave those cars there? No. No, I go get them and I leave them at the bottom of the hill here. Tier 5 copper mines are so fun. Oh! Thought I threw that switch. That sounded spicy. Oh, you go to the repair track. You weren't even supposed to come up here. Well. I know what I have to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it. Nope. Messed that up. I'm just never going to recover my safety rating. Yeah, let's just do this the way we should have done it before. Other way. Oh. I can't do anything right today. Put these back down where I meant to leave them. Oh, they're not even gonna clear the switch. Well. I'll set a handbrake and we'll deal with them later. If we can get up the hill. There we go. I really should make sure my switches are aligned correctly. I want to go... I guess I can do this. Are these all gonna fit? Yeah, they'll fit. They'll fit just fine. Alright, now you... AI down the hill. While I go... deal with hardwoods. Alright, how do I want to do this? Oops. Normally come in on the other end of these cars, but whatever. Of course you're not ready yet. Why would you be? these down. How poorly can this go? Dutch dropping with cars on both ends of the train. What could go wrong? Oh my god, I actually pulled it off. I actually made that work. But are all three gonna spot? That's the question. Oh, whose handbrake did I? No! Oh, just barely spotted. What are you doing? Back up. There we go. Send you in there with that. Doing all kinds of crazy things here, and I haven't even thought them through, so this should be perfectly fine. I honestly don't even know what I'm trying to do anymore. Alright, tie you down. Now you two. Go in there. God, what have I done here? Oh yeah, that went very poorly. it this way. Nope, don't want to climb up. I'm gonna stay in here and give it a push. Give it a push. You can do it. Come on, I believe in you. There we go. I was about to be really mad if I put those in the wrong track, but that wouldn't have been the end of the world. Now get this one. Oh, those cars didn't have much extra energy there. Beautiful. you all together. We'll leave you there for the day. And manual. And that'll do there. I'll leave you there for the day. Just check on our passenger trains here. 98%, 96. Price and service. Yep, those are all done. So I got another hour 10 on those. Okay. That should be done relatively soon. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to call it there for the day. Thank you for those who tuned in. I see we had 4 unique viewers. Thank you, Pierce and Jacob, for the chatting. It's nice to interact while doing this. And I will catch you all next time.